afternoon now, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Final day of European Tour action in Budapest, Hungary. We are ready to rock and we are ready to roll. How is everyone this morning? Just setting some bits up, ready to go. How are we all? Malachi, it is Cup Collection Day. Good afternoon, Katrina. How are we all doing? The Unknown, hello. Antoinette, good afternoon. I am good. A little bit tired. Stayed up for WrestlePalooza last night. Anyone not if... I haven't put my PDC TV on yet. Let's have a look. You look like you haven't. No, I'm fine. I don't drink. Yeah, PDC TV is up. PDC is working for me. How are we doing, Kay? Hope you are good. How we doing? Last suspect, Robin, how we doing, mate? I'm all good. Honestly, I don't take it personally, buddy. Don't take it personally at all. How are we all this morning? Our first game will be Hollywood Chris Dobey against Cameron Menzies, the Maverick Scotsman. Just getting my final little bits set up. Now that one there. And Swissville is on the stage to get the players on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Cup Collection Day. We are ready. The players are ready, and it's tungsten time. What do I want that bit there? So what is everyone up to today? Let us know. Just need to, just doing something at the same time, everyone, but still here. Phil, you're going to do the draw for the World Grand Prix. We will have something for the World Grand Prix. The problem is, I don't think it's normally not live. So, we can't normally react to it live, but we will do something 100%. Afternoon, Alan. I hope you are good, mate. I'm really good, mate. A little tired, but I'm good. I stayed up to watch WrestlePalooza last night, but I am good, mate. I am good. Right, let's just share the. We will soon. I think Dan's done a great job, and we hopefully are going to be in a position within the next week to launch some bits. Just posting the fixtures on Facebook and Instagram. Afternoon, Matthew. Hope you are good, my friend. Just watched the Power Q-tips. I've not seen it yet. I will watch it. Just not had time to catch up yet. How are we doing, Stuart? I hope you are good, buddy. Good to have you in. Right. Both players are on the stage, which means we are ready to go. How are we doing? There's a lot goes into it, the unknown. It's the same as going back. Stephen Bunting wasn't allowed to walk on to You'll Never Walk Alone in Liverpool because of the football element to it. The same as he wouldn't be allowed to in Glasgow and so on. It should be a great day of darts, Matthew. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. How are we doing, Robin? How are we doing? I like watching PDC. Just when I finish, it's easy. Pleasure, Robin. Pleasure, mate. But we are underway. Dobey has the darts. Can the Maverick Madman can he find something here? This is good, my friend. Happy days, mate. Happy days. So, Dobey down to a finish first. So, it was good to see Barney roll. But yeah, look, that Barney performance was incredible. We'd not seen anything like that on TV for a while from Barney, but it was good. It was very good from Raymond van Barneveld. Do I play darts? I used to play to a good level, but now I'm just not very good. How are we doing, Josh? Good to have you in, buddy. Hope you enjoyed the target launch, mate. It's good to see you. And Dobey does pin the opening leg. Got a little bit scrappy. Wasn't the cleanest from them all. But Hollywood holds and leads 1-0. What has Menzies got in response? We know Menzies' level, A level, is right up there. But there's nothing in between. It is all or nothing, usually, for the Mad Scotsman. All good, mate. It was class. Good day. Yeah, really, really good, mate. It was superb. Really impressed. Are you at the event on Tuesday? There's another launch. But I don't know if it's a live one or not. That's why I said both of them here. Dobey is piling pressure on the Menzies throw for the first time here in leg number 2. Yeah, that's it, Josh. So 76 for an early break of throw. And again, the Achilles heel of Chris Dobey. Missing doubles. Will it cost him? No, because Menzies also misses 2. This is there. Dobey does break. This is the issue yesterday, was doubles. No, I couldn't make them far too. I don't mind this one. This one's only an hour from me. This one's nice and south. Where have we got? That Ricardo ball in the 161 last night was a thing of beauty. It was. How are we doing? Robin, Leo, recently bought a dartboard. I've started practicing in my 30s. Do you think I can still make it as a professional? Just go through the Leo. Don't look. Can you make a professional? Maybe. Time will tell on that. But just go through your levels. Once you get to your next level, go to the next one. Go to the next one and see how long it takes you. Is it possible? Yes, 100%. But don't run before you can walk, buddy. Just take little steps at a time. How are we doing? Mandy, hope you're good. Dobey in complete control here. 48 needed for a 3-0 lead. It is 3-zip to Hollywood. Menzies in a bit of bother. Peter says, good evening from Malaysia. Come on, Scotland. Nice, Peter. Whereabouts in Malaysia are you? Great to have you in, buddy. Absolutely. Loads of you on this morning, which is good. Loving it. I was about to say, Menzies getting us excited. 180! He's getting us excited. Stop it, Cammy. Menzies has upped the average to nearly 97, but he's in a massive deficit. Who's winning today, Manchester City or Arsenal? Draw. But if anyone is to win it, I think City. Studied in Scotland, 1976 to 1998, still love Scotland. Nice, mate. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Whereabouts in Scotland and whereabouts in Malaysia are you, buddy? Cameron Menzies does hold, has a leg on the board, something to build on. But Dobey still in control here. Where were we? So, I feel, do you think the players need a bit more atmosphere to play a bit better? Because it's a bit flat. It's so boring watching live on TV. I think the players, or a lot of players, feed off the buzz the crowd gives you 100%. But also, there is more pressure on you playing on a stage. You look at some of the averages players post on the floor, but then they don't post them on the stage because they're not used to that environment. So I think it's a bit double-edged. The very top players, Neil, feed and buzz off the crowd. People like Aspinall, Cullen, Van Gerwen, Littler, and so on. That they buzz off that energy the crowd gives you. But some of the other players, take Cammy for instance, who's on now. His best stuff has come on the floor. So it's a balancing act. But you can learn to be a stage player. I hope that helps. Afternoon, Fraser. Good to have you in, buddy. Studied aircraft engineering at SAT Perth. Staying in Cockham. I love it, mate. Love that, Peter. That sounds wicked. Fan of that. (4-1) Hollywood leads. His doubling has been much better than it was yesterday. Shocking yesterday, to be fair. Unlucky, the double just missed. It was close. Close, but no cigar. But Menzies does get another chance to cut the gap to 2 again. 4-2 it is. Most of the time, you can see how much the big stage affects Cammy at breaks. Yeah, Katrina agreed. Look, but I genuinely believe that you can learn to be a stage player. I'm not saying everyone can. 180. But in the main, I believe you can learn to play on the stage. Menzies is threatening a break back here. He's just put on a little spurt. But he's not going to get a go at the 98 here. But Dobey won't take out the 130 either. So Menzies looking at tops to make this game interesting. Afternoon, Chris. Just watched another What episode are you on, mate? Not yet. He is 4-3 up. He is currently on throw. He's slightly in front. Third one completed. Yeah, but Baz's attitude to life is great. 180. Dobey in a position to put himself on the hill if he can take out 41. The usual MO. 9, double 16. But it has been his Achilles heel, but not today. Dobey is 5-3 in front. They've been okay, 35%, which is better than they have been. But Menzies with a 1-3-3, just, is there another twist? Remember, last night, Stephen Bunting was in absolute cruise control at 5-2 up, and then proceeded to miss 8 match darts across 3 legs. Afternoon, Nico, hope you are good. So Dobey is going to get a chance at the 1-5-2 to win it. Oh, match start missed for Hollywood. He's come inside on the 1-5-2. Menzies to break back. Only a dart the ball, and he's hit it. He's pinned the bullseye. Menzies breaks back. 4-5. We go again. Remember, Dobey has missed a match dart. It was a dart at the combination. Dobey's nickname, Hollywood, is terrible. I don't mind. I don't mind Hollywood compared to some of them. Are we going to a last leg decider? And to be fair, it's nice in Hampshire today. Afternoon, Mark. Hope you are good, mate. Menzies leaves 167. So Menzies is going to get a chance to send us to a deciding leg. How big was that bullseye from Cameron Menzies? Comes inside, so another big combination for Hollywood. It's not going to go. And we are going the distance by ball. Can Chris keep it together? I love the sun. I'm a fan of ginger-friendly weather. Big treble there for Dobey. Menzies needs one of his own and can't find it. Advantage Hollywood in the decider. Tense moments here. And Dobey, 180 when he needed it, down to 97. But the 171 from Menzies keeps him alive. But another 2-match darts incoming for Hollywood. That is now 3-match darts missed. The champagne shot for Menzies. Treble 19 doesn't go, would have left him the ball. So Chris Dobey does return to finally see off the Maverick Scotsman. Double 10. And it goes. Hollywood, Chris Dobey is over the line. A close contest. A good contest. But it is the man from the northeast that gets the job done. Good game, that. Enjoyed it. And that is good news for Chris Dobey and the European Championships. And that now bumps him up above Andrew Gilding. Remember, at the start of the weekend, he was outside of the places. Now, he looks dead cert to go. But how we doing, Baldy, mate? I'm good. How are you? How's things, mate? How's things? Right. Time to do this. Big green machine coming up next against Danny Noppert. Look, MVG is going to have to play better than he did yesterday. That is for sure. Good, mate. Just for 130. Back for Arsenal City. Nice, mate. Nice. What game did you go and watch? Oh, Michael van Gerwen. Got to roll your R's in the Gerwen. So then, chat rooms. Score predictions. What are you going for? Look, you just kind of know what you're going to get from Danny Noppert, don't you? It's just going to be middle of the road. And if Michael plays well, Michael wins, I think. But if Michael is off, then Danny, you know, will take those chances. Somborn ended in 3-3. Nice, mate. On the old slope at Somborn. So yeah, the famous slope. Proud of my neighbour winning the 4x400 metres. Nice, good stuff. Van Gerwen 6-3. Ready to hear some 180s. Always ready for a 180. I'm on the fence. Yesterday, I'd say not. Yeah, for me, Katrina, this is all on Van Gerwen. If he plays to a level, he wins. If he is at yesterday's level, I think Noppert wins. The Black Wolf is going 6-3 to Danny Noppert. The famous slope. Yeah, you know, Baldy, you know, lad. The famous slope. Yeah, you have a good one as well, buddy. Offside. I still think he gets another go, Chris. I genuinely do. I still think he gets another go. Remember, if you are new here, make sure you drop us a like and subscribe, no matter what platform you are on. Whether it's on TikTok, give us a follow. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, darts. Dobey jumps. Yeah, I think he's done enough now. So, Chris Dobey, the first man into tonight's quarterfinals. But that top section contains Michael Van Gerwen, Gerwen Price and Luke Littler. I don't mean this disrespectfully, but the bottom half of the draw is definitely a nicer place to be than that top half. Swiss Phil, suited and booted, ready to get the players to the stage. Or as the great Paul Starr were playing, the players are ready. And it's tungsten time! Yeah, look, Michael's going to have to be better than yesterday, though. I think he will be. But he's going to need to be, that is for sure. Right, here comes the green machine, Michael Van Gerwen. I don't mind Danny's. I like a bit of high hope. Gotta have high hopes for a living. Here comes the green machine. $158 titles. That's mad. Absolute madness. 158 titles for the green machine. The governor. The greatest. That'll be controversial. Oh, Remco's back. So, what? All right. To be fair, I love Bazza in the documentary. 180! MVG has started with a max. He looks in the mood. Better than yesterday already. MVG looks ready in this all Dutch derby. But Noppert, 180. He's living with him. He's living with Van Gerwen. Early break chance here. Danny Noppert is playing beautifully. Misses a dart at tops. How costly will that be? Oh, that's brilliant from MVG. Holds in leg one. The little pop, pop, pop combinations are going in so far, but Danny Noppert is on it here. He is playing bloody lovely. Both averaging over the ton mark here. And going just asking questions of Danny Noppert here in leg two. Noppert second. Yeah, I saw the picture, it's good. But 1-2-1 for Noppert. Bullseye. Don't stop beeping on. I'm going to shut the window. Misses the ball. Van Gerwen. Chance to break. Two at tops. You just knew, didn't you? He is in the mood today. The averages are astronomical. 115.62 for MVG. 117.13 for Noppert. Carry on, gents. Carry on. Van Gerwen needs a treble here. Yeah, finds one. Needed that. But Noppert is potentially looking at a break back here. It's an off visit, and Noppert has the darts now in leg 3. Again, the Noppert dart hasn't changed much over the years. Straight barrel, normal flight or normal stem with a kite flight. Another for double 8. Double 8 for a ton topper. Misses but will return. Not the end of the world. This is a great leg from Noppert. His average has now gone up to 118.36. Yeah, break straight back. As I say, didn't want to miss again. 2-1. 2 favourite fruits, perfectly healthy breakfast, and perfectly healthy tea. So my 2 favourite fruits are banana and pineapple. Breakfast, I'd go with porridge, or some natural yogurt. Healthy tea, go something like chicken, rice and veg. Scrambled eggs. So yeah, that's all right. Sure, you know, Katrina, you know. Did you expect anything else? Yeah, to be fair, chicken or fish are both great proteins. 180. Noppert is flying at the moment. This is a great game. Forcing Van Gerwen to hit big. And at the moment, tons are not enough. So 127, the Hinks. Is it going to be the 127 game? No, not this time. But this is a big ask, even for Michael Van Gerwen. The 167 is not going to go. So double 8 for a level game. Massive dart this. Massive, yeah, it goes. Needed that. So 2-2. 4 legs in. 4 fabulous legs. Well, what would you have for drink? The drink side of it is my Achilles heel, because I do love pop, but I know I shouldn't. But I have cut down. I don't drink anywhere near as much pop as I used to. Just try and drink water as much as possible. Noppert's pressed the turbocharge button to get level. Can he go past Van Gerwen? No, Stuart, I do drink. I've got plenty of H2O as well, mate. Like I say, I don't drink anywhere near as much as I used to. I'll tell you what, Noppert's scoring has been incredible here. He is threatening 3 legs on the spin. Van Gerwen's averaging 103, doing a little wrong. This is inspired from Danny Noppert. Can he keep this level up? Bullseye for the champagne shot. Doesn't go. Van Gerwen, 114. Treble 18. Doesn't go. So Noppert is going to get 2 darts for a 3-leg to 2 lead and a break. Noppert has been incredible here. Absolutely incredible. But is that the first time he's blinked? He's missed 2 at tops. Oh. No, Van Gerwen misses 3. Wasn't expecting that. Noppert breaks 3-2. Who doesn't love a pot up? Yeah, 100%. Honestly, both Stu and Scott, I could easily do a 2-litre bottle a day. Easily. I don't anymore. But I can easily do a 2-litre bottle a day. Cold caramel coffee is my downfall. I do like a coffee in the morning. To be fair, the 3 darts MVG has thrown at double 8 have all smashed the wire. But they're the fine lines. Danny Noppert. Noppert's one of these players that this performance is brilliant. But then I bet he doesn't back it up tonight. That's the issue. Must do about 2 litre at work. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do a 2 litre bottle of cherry Pepsi Max in the blink of an eye. It's like, yep, gone. 4 legs on the spin, incoming for Danny Noppert. So, double 12 for 4-2. 6s will do. And it is 4-2 to the Freeze. It's a very, very good performance. Warm Vimto. I remember back in the day, it was all about cheeky Vimtos. Yeah, Noppert is incredible at the moment. Yeah, Danny Noppert is really putting it to Van Gerwen here. But the last leg and a bit, MVG's levels have just dropped slightly. Is Gary Anderson planning the Swiss Open next week? I don't know. My gut says probably not. Van Gerwen needs a treble. Finds one. This is a big leg for MVG. Needs to hold here. I agree. Noppert is quality, but the issue with Danny is he doesn't back these great performances up. We get a great performance and then we get a drop from him. He needs to hold it all together. So Van Gerwen leaves 72. It's just to stop this 4-leg blitz from Danny Noppert. Van Gerwen cuts the gap. Rob Cross with new points. Yeah, he played well yesterday, Lee. But yeah, look, Springer's playing beautifully, isn't he? But yeah, no, look, we all know that Rob's a quality operator. Noppert's average is just hovering around that ton mark now, which is still very, very good, but it's just dropped from that massive 110 that it was for so much of this game. It's a good cover. Is he just starting to think, Danny Noppert? Is he just starting to think about beating MVG? He needs to just reset the mind here, because Van Gerwen is threatening a break back. It's a good 2 treble visit from Noppert, but he still might be in some trouble. He is in trouble. Massive trouble. The 171 leaves 52 for MVG. Double 16, double 8. We have a level game, 4-all. MVG back in this one. Really, really good game this. MVG led 2-0, 4 legs on the spin for Danny Noppert. And now another 2 for the Green Machine. Van Gerwen has the darts here, remember. What has Danny Noppert got? Is it live on TV? You can watch it on PDC TV, buddy. It's not on terrestrial TV or Sky. PDC TV or the bookmakers in the UK. Afternoon, Mark. Good to have you in, buddy. Noppert needs to fill this up, and does. 180. Piles the pressure on this 1-2-4. Bullseye. It's brilliant from Van Gerwen. It's vintage from Van Gerwen. Noppert hit the maximum to ask the question. Van Gerwen says, not on my watch, sunshine. The 1-2-4 goes. Danny Noppert going to have to win back-to-back legs here. I'm pretty sure we'll get a reaction, a celebration from Van Gerwen here. In fact, I'm convinced of it. You almost missed the big 14. But it's looking as if we are going to get a last leg decider, because Noppert is in control on his own throw here. Who's the winner of this? Oh, who does the winner? Chris Dobey, mate. My prediction's Hannah. I can't remember who Littler's got. Schindler, yes, you are correct. But Van Gerwen has found something. 97 to win it. Double-double. Doesn't go, so Noppert 50 to send us to a decider. 1 left. Massive dart. Is he up to it? Of course he is. The freeze hits 1 leg. 5:01. It's a shootout between Michael Van Gerwen and Danny Noppert. And it is a dry visit for Van Gerwen. Can Noppert punish? Can he? He can. It's advantage Noppert in the decider. Two trebleless visits. Disaster for Van Gerwen in the decider. Leo, I agree. Darts is better when MVG is playing well. I am with you there. But Noppert has taken the darts in the decider. Van Gerwen needs something big. $140. It's not enough. It's not enough. Needs another treble. Whoa, who would you rather be here? Van Gerwen, 117. Will get a go. Danny Noppert, 180. Another treble 20. Whoa. So, Van Gerwen, first look at 117. This would be vintage Van Gerwen if this goes. Treble 19. Tops. Oh, match start missed for Michael Van Gerwen. Can't be honest. When the treble 19 went, who thought he's hitting? Danny Noppert. 2 match starts incoming. 1 gone. 1 at double 10. And he's missed as well. Noppert has had his chance. It has come and it has gone. Van Gerwen will return in the decider. We've had drama. They've both had a missed a match start. Van Gerwen's in the wrong bed. And he's missed another one. Van Gerwen has now missed 4 match starts. Surely Noppert doesn't let him off. And he doesn't. Danny Noppert beats MVG 6-5. Drama at the end. Van Gerwen going for double 10, ends up hitting double 6, wiring double 4, and missing double 2. Danny Noppert steps in. I think you're being overcritical. Yeah, look, yes, he's mismatched darts, I agree, but he still averaged 98, where a month, 6 weeks ago, he wouldn't have averaged that with missing all the doubles. So I think you're being a little overcritical. As predicted, Verstappen strike. I could not even watch him pull. F1 does nothing for me. But. Coming up after the break, we know what to do. The Barney alarm has sounded. To be fair, not just ladies rugby. Rugby does nothing for me, Paul. Full stop. It's not just ladies. I've actually got the Chelsea WSL game on at the moment. Dan's been working extremely hard, Chris. Watch this space. And I say that with real optimism. Dan's been working hard. Yeah, Leo, the breakdown's just better. Yeah, the 16s to 8s to 4s is it's just a better breakdown than tops, 10s and 5s. Oh, 100% it'll be fuming. Right, we've got about a minute and a half till pictures return when it'll be the Iceman, Gerwen Price against Raymond van Barneveld. Barney has won the ball, by the way. Noppert showed bottle. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So, score predictions then. Can Barney roll back the years like he did yesterday? Or is it going to be a bit of a procession for Gerwen Price? Dale, his bottle... Right, if someone bottles it, they miss by a mile. Where Van Gerwen's darts were close enough. Like, he's in the corner of double 6, which is above double 10. He's clipped the wire of double 4 and clipped the wire of double 2. That's not bottle going. That's just unlucky. That's a well-thrown dart that has just missed. If someone bottles it, they miss by a mile. They never look like hitting. Look, he's lost the game. He'll be disappointed, but he hasn't bottled it. Danny Noppert, front 9 average of 111.91. That is superb. So, match number 3 of 8 coming up. Yeah, when someone bottles a game, they're missing by a long way. Declan was MVG player. Yeah, MVG averaged 98, mate. He's done. Look, it's not his brilliant best, but 98 is still very good. Yeah, when someone bottles a game or something like that, then they capitulate from a massive winning position, or like you say, they in that final leg, the darts missed by a mile, but the darts were close. The dart at tops at the common was clipped the bottom wire. Yeah, that's not bottle. Yeah, double 6 was, but the one at double 4 and double 2 weren't bad darts. He ain't going to sign a green shirt. He's on the stage now. So, time for the Iceman's walk on. Is it a full house? Yeah, so this goes up as well. I know Dan on comms said yesterday across the weekend, across the 3 days, they'd sold over 25,000 tickets. It looks incredible. So here comes the Iceman Gerwen price. Ice price, baby. James Pam. Good chat with Phil. Watched earlier. Target launch. He seemed very happy. Yeah, that was good. We got plenty more content coming out from the Target launch this week as well, Lee. So keep your eyes peeled on that. How we doing, Chris? Good to have you in. Anyone else reckon the English manager should be English to have? No, I'm very. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a massive Tuchel fan, but I think it should be the best person for the job. I don't think Tuchel's the right option, but let's be fair. There is a very distinct lack of English candidates. In fact, there's probably only one, and the FA can't afford to pay his release clause. I've not seen Nico yet. I will try and pin him down, Chris. Barney, just carrying on. But Gerwen Price is in the mood here. What a setup from Gerwen Price to leave tops after 9. This is sensational. How are we doing, Millionaire Shortbread? How are you? Good to have you in. This is absolutely stunning start to this game. Gerwen Price breaks in 11. Six out of 6 wins proves you wrong. What are we talking about, Paul? We need some context to that. I love Nico as well. Eddie Howe, yeah, Eddie Howe is the only Englishman that would be acceptable. But but he lost to Senegal. The football is horrific to watch. The same as Southgate. We got to 2 finals and a semi-final under Southgate, and I hated every minute of it. I want to be entertained. I don't want boring football shit. Yeah, Tuchel lost to Senegal as well. Let's be fair, the qualification group is one of the easiest groups I have ever seen in my life. 2-0, Gerwen Price is in the mood here, averaging 125. Barney's averaging 101, doing nothing wrong. Price is on fire. Barney is terrified. Predictions for the remaining matches this afternoon, mate. So I've got Price to win this one. Littler to beat Schindler. Wade to beat Huybrechts. Rock to beat Tricole. Cross and Springer is 50-50, but I think Springer might cause an upset. And then Humphries to beat Decker. That's what I'm going for. Yes. Look, Wayne does very little stuff now, Chris. So that might be a trickier one to get, obviously, since everything he does very little. Barney's averaging 104 again here. The Barney train from yesterday has carried on. I suppose Webster and Danza is someone who regularly works for Sky. Yeah. I'm doing a sit down with Webster in Leicester. 180, but it may not be enough as Barney looks at tops to get his first leg on the board. Would Ferguson have been a good England manager? Probably yes, but I don't think he'd have ever taken it. I don't think Fergie would have been Scottish. I don't think he'd have ever taken it. Sweet. Tricole Bunting was mad. Yeah, Bunting missed 8 match starts across 3 legs. Jamie, that he had more than enough opportunities. Some game this. Gathering Price. 2-1 to the good. Yeah, Springer's had a great first year, James, 100%. Not a huge fan of Matt Poor. Each to their affairs. Yeah, Lloydie's superb. Matt Potter is obviously a great CEO from a business perspective, but you can tell it's all about the money. Yeah, look, that's what he's there to do, isn't it? That's what all CEOs are there to do, is make the business profitable. Wade versus Rock will be a cracker if they both go through. Yeah, 100%. If they both get through, it'll be decent. (3-1) Gathering Price leads. Oh, everyone would love Big Vincent on Sky. Gerwen Price. Can he threaten the Barney throw again here? Oh, I love that, Lee. Love that. So, Raymond has 6 here. Afternoon. Hope you are good. Are you talking about Taylor as in not doing punditry for more TV and stuff like that? Barney pins a 96. Barney definitely needs to cheer up. he was quite cheerful yesterday, bless him. There's a chance here for Barney on the prize throw. Doesn't want to do whether that be working with the. I'm not sure if he's ever been asked. How we doing, Brock? Hope you are good. Love that, mate. Love that. 180. Hey, never apologise, Brock. Never apologise, buddy. Gerwen Price, double 10. Is he about to let Barney in? No, he is not. I just wondered how you were getting on, man. I remember you had. I didn't have a schedule up, Brock. It was my dad, but he's doing well, thank you. Sorry, mate. I was scan reading whilst doing something else. My bad. When is Littler playing? Littler is on next. But yeah, no, he's really good. Thanks, Brock. Thoughts on Rusty Jake, everyone. Let's let the process let the process take its course. At the moment, it's only a provisional suspension. Let's see what happens once it's finished, and if there is a suspension or if there is a ban to serve. How are we doing, Jordan? Good to have you in. Rusty failed a drugs test at the Pro Tour. Provisionally suspended whilst I'm guessing while the B sample is tested. How common are darts academies? Before, there wasn't that many. Now they are everywhere, and it is good for the game, good for the kids to have a safe playing environment to learn the sport. And Gerwen Price averages 102 in a 6-2 win over Raymond van Barneveld. The Iceman is safely through. But coming up is the world champion. It is the Nuke. Are you ready? Are we ready for launch? Where were we? Chat room, superb. Is there any darts in the next 7 days? So we have got a European Tour again next weekend, Jordan. Is William O'Connor qualified? Not yet. But where are we? So next week's Euro Tour counts. Yeah, darts players get drug tested all the time, Gaz. As part of the player contract and protocol, UKDA conducts random drug tests on dart players the same as they do football players, tennis players, golfers, boxers, and so on. but why? There's a couple of things. That drugs can change players' ability, and also they're on a banned list, so you can't use them. Look, darts is a sport, and the sport signs up to clean sport and adhering to the banned substance list. No, Chris, I agree with that one 100%. My top 3 supermarkets. Oh, this is going to be controversial. This is going to piss people off. Morrison's, Sainsbury's, Tesco. Are players allowed to smoke cannabis? No. Funny enough, it's on the ban list. Brock, the honest answer is I don't know on that, but I know of players that are on medication that have to get exemption from UKDA to play whilst they're on that medication. Morrison's expensive, yeah, but I love their fresh pasta bar. That's why I put Morrison's there. I love their fresh pasta bar. Willie Borland is in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you in. How's Tricks? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Will I see you in late November, early December? My hubby failed a urine test at working for Amazon because he takes cocaine in. Yeah, and it's the same with dart players, Katrina. Some of them are on medication, like genuine medication, and that they have to get exemption letters and send them in because they would fail a test if they didn't have it. Little Martin should be. I'm not listening, but is it that? Oh, it's some heavy rock shit, isn't it? I failed for cocaine as a pilot. Yeah, probably not the best. Here comes the nuke, here comes the world champion. I'm ready to go. Oh, oh. Oh, we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, oh, oh. Give me the green light. Here he comes, it's Luke, the nuke, Lidler. Score predictions then. Schindler has won the ball. Does that change your mind? 6-3 Littler. Not going for the old 6-3 route. Afternoon, afternoon session. Then cup collection this evening. Willie, are you in any of the exhibitions in November, December? Schindler usually swaps between that's the one, Randsteam, I couldn't think of him, and Scooter, are you ready? Don't mind, Scooter's alright. Better than that Randsteam shite. Fairs, mate. I know you're not playing that much. I didn't know if you'd be in any of them. I'm coming up to a couple. Right, here we go. Shin Diggity. Randstein were brilliant. Not my kind of music. Interesting as well that I know we talk about throws and everything, and Van Gerwen's moved over the hockey, and just that shot there, Littler's definitely moved over in time as well. When's the next major? Couple of weeks' time, Jordan. The 6th, was it the 6th of October, the World Grand Prix in Leicester. Littler asking questions here in leg 1 of the Shin Diggity darts. Phil, I know it seems minor, but I miss it when players had to share a drinks table. I think it's better. I think it's more professional that they've got their own table. Is that what you need to hit a double before you start? Yeah, the World Grand Prix is the double in, double out tournament, John. 180. Opera is not my kind of music. I don't mind a bit of opera. It's kind of, I think operatic music's actually quite relaxing. Daryl Dissenfield's TV gold. Cheers, Brock. We got loads coming out as well. Let that storming back here. We are one piece. Paul, thank you very much for the super like, mate. Massively appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. We do appreciate a super like. So thank you very much. Definitely no, I'm not going to Alloa. I think I'm doing Aberdeen and I can't remember what the other one is. Is it just me or was Luke's action nice a year ago? All actions change over time. Aberdeen and Edinburgh. There's another one as well. Wait a minute, it's going to bug me. 2 seconds. There's another one as well, Mark. Where are we? There we go. So... Dumphries and Galloway. Kelso's the week after, which I'm not there. So yeah, I'm doing Aberdeen, Dumphries and Galloway, and Edinburgh. Littler has broken and then kicks off with a max. 182. Again, Paul, thank you very, very much for the super like, my friend. Massively appreciate it. One, 2-1 for Littler and a potential 3-1 lead. The nuke. Only averaging 96. Look, it's still very good, but it's un-nuke-like. And he comes inside double 14. Schindler. We'll have a look at the 136. Unlikely. Shindy not playing at that level at the moment. Phil, do you think Brighton might have to move? Brighton is the smallest venue, Brock. The issue being that they have to have something in the south of the country, and I think that Brighton is the biggest option. I'm not saying it's the only, but I think it's the biggest option to have something in the south. But yeah, there aren't a massive amount of arenas in the south of the UK. Dumphries is on the board. It's great to have. Nice. City, Arsenal, City or draw. Paul, thank you very much for the second super like, mate. Appreciate that. It helps us grow the channel. As we said, the more money we can make as a channel, the more content we can make. So thank you very, very much. How far is Littler being off world number 1? Can he... So that I think potentially the European Championships he can make world number 1. I don't think he can do it I haven't got the exact figures here. I don't think he can do it at the World Grand Prix. Is Brighton with... Yeah, that's it. Just enjoy good content. Cheers, mate. Mark, again, thank you very much for your super like, mate. We massively appreciate all the support. Thank you all so much. Phil, when is it acceptable to play Christmas songs? Now. Everyone that follows me on social, as in my Insta, not the OD one. I haven't tarnished that one, but everyone that follows me on Insta knows I've had Magic Christmas on for a week in the office already, and I'm not even sorry. 4-1, Luke leads. Again, Paul and Mark, thank you very, very much for the super likes. Massively appreciate it. Willie Portland. Yeah, the 9 data from Willie was incredible. And Pikey, ballin'. Better leg here from Shindiggity. And he's made a mess of it. So the Nuke looking at 60 for 5-1. It's not been vintage. Missed a big number. Does he get out of jail? Not this time around, he doesn't. So Shindy, break back opportunity. If you went to Phil's house, everyone knows I love Christmas. Phil has a reindeer in his back garden. Please, Phil, please wait until the clocks go back. Too late, Jamie. I've already started. You guys are absolutely smashing it today for us. Thank you so much on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Littler, just being asked a few questions of here. It's not as routine as it perhaps could have been. All aboard, is it? This is more Littler-like. Oh, it's majestic. Schindler misses. Littler pins the 140. And he is now one away. Even when he's not at his best, he still has those moments of magic. And then follows it up with a 180. Verstappen wins. Fair. Oh, he was teasing us. top 3 Christmas films. Home Alone 2 is number 1. No further questions, Your Honour. Then 2 and 3 are up for debate along the lines of, we'll finish this in the break, Littler 44 to win it. Can he hit tops? No. And he gets the job done. Manuk moves in to the final session. Look, it was an average performance and he still averaged 99. Super stuff from the Nuke. I like Christmas, but Phil has a problem. I love Christmas. Littler safely through. Coming up next, James Wade against Kim Huybrechts. So yeah, top 3 Christmas films. Home Alone 2 is number 1. And then it's a choice. I love Elf, Miracle on 34th Street, The Snowman, Polar Express. Probably as a kid, I loved The Snowman. Put Bad Santa on my crew, never seen it. Least favourite Christmas song. Oh. What is my least favourite? Controversially, I don't like Slade. Oh, Katrina, there's no ifs, no buts. That is number 1, I agree. Ricky Evans style. So if you had to have Darts Walk On Christmas song. If it was just personal, I'm walking onto Pogue's Fairy Tale New York. To get the crowd going, you'd probably come on to maybe Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas Everyone. I wouldn't have one, Nico. I would plan every song that I'd have about three in there. I'd have no hymns or anything like that. I'd just have three songs. Littler won 6. Was it 2 or 3? 6-2. 99 average for the Nuke. He will return this evening. Jamie, Bad Santa, like that. I quite like I Did It My Way. I'm going for 6-4 Wade. It's an interest. I think Wade wins this one. I think James comes through. I think he's been playing well. Like I say to everyone as well, that if you've never been to New York at Christmas, it is an absolute must. Yeah, New York at Christmas is just incredible. If you haven't been, then it has to be a bucket list moment. Got to be half the world away. I'd probably go Champagne Supernova, Nico. I think Champagne Supernova would be my Oasis tune. Agreed, Mark. Agreed. Yeah, I honestly, New York at Christmas is just the most magical place. Phil, if you got married and had to pick a best man, would you? Funny enough, it wouldn't be any of them. It would be, I would have two of my best mates from home. Don't get me wrong, all the boys are invited, obviously, but Lorraine, that is the first song I put on when I leave Alexandra Palace car park after the final session before Christmas. I'd invite him 100%. Right, the nuke is safely through. Pictures are back. James Wade has won the ball against Kim Huybrechts. I've got tickets for South London Darts Showdown in Croydon on the 5th of December. Cool. Whereabouts are you based, Jamie? Yeah, I've seen the poster. It looks a good night. I'm in Box Park at Wembley. So, halfway through the session, the top half is done. Dobey, Noppert, Price and Littler are your quarterfinalists in the top half of the draw. My funeral song will be Jerusalem. Nothing wrong with that. So it's a 20-minute drive. Cool. I'm in Bromley. I know where you are. That's cool. One of my best mates was he lives obviously down here now, but he was a Croydon lad, born and bred. How we doing? H Food Reviews. Hope you are good, mate. Yeah, people laugh, and they were like they were talking about the like if I was ever won the Euro Millions or whatever. I said that, and I said just think I would still do this job. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't edit everything. I'd employ an editor and stuff like that. But I would still, even if I won the Euro Millions, I would still do this job because I love it. Yeah, Croydon a bit dodgy in general. Yeah, no, yeah. One of my best mates was Croydon lad, born and bred. Obviously, he lives in the nice area of Hampshire now. Yeah, it is a bit weird. It's on at the same time. Kim Huybrechts on the stage. Right, under or over. Yesterday, the walk-on was 1 minute 25.78. Under or over? What are we saying, chat room? What channel? It's on PDC TV. Just throwing arrows at the moment. My darts league starts on Tuesday. Playing for in the 7/8 leagues. Nice, Jamie. Nice, like that. The channel, the darts is on PDC TV. Who's your favourite dart player? I always used to love Paul Nicholson and Chris Mason. I'm very honoured I can call them friends and colleagues now. Right, James, that was one of Wadey's quicker walk-ons. John, yes, it is. Look, there's been a few issues recently. They're in the middle of upgrading everything is the issue, and moving things over, and it's not been as smooth as what they'd like. But overall, it's I think it's 50 quid a year, John, in one lump sum, or £4.99 a month, off the top of my head. And the amount of content that you get for that money is very, very good. You get next year, it's 15 Euro tours, 34 Pro tours where there's 4 streaming boards, the Women's Series, access to tickets early. I get tickets are tough to get, but you still get a priority window. So in my opinion, for 50 quid, John, it is exceptional value. I'm still standing. Yeah, thanks so much. Not a problem. Glad to have you all in. And by the way, I don't get any kickback or anything for plugging PDC TV. I just think it's good value. Who do you think has the smoothest throw-in action? At the moment, I would probably say Gary Anderson or Josh Rock. We are underway. Both players making decent starts here. Richie Burnett, I love Richie. Oh, what a maverick, what a madman. I love it. I'm really liking Josh Rock. Yeah, Rocky's playing superb at the moment. Cheers for that, came across your channel by chance. Been very good. Cheers, John. Glad you found us, mate. Like I say, we cover everything in darts. We're at all the PDC majors, bringing you reaction as it happens, as long as these watch-alongs that we do. So thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Massively appreciate it. James Wade pins tops, of course he does. Tops and tens, Wadey's den. Yeah, the Richie Burnett throw is a work of art. but not in the conventional sense like silk. You said Gary Anderson. Where is he, by the way? Gary's good. Gary's fine. I expect we'll see him at the Pro Tours. Wade loves, so yeah, tops and tens is Wadey's den. Oh, the Kim Huybrechts throw is pulling them low at the moment. Do you get the Worlds and the Majors? Are you on PDC TV? If you live in the UK, no. However, there is technology available where you could set your location somewhere else. Who said that? James Wade is threatening the Kim Huybrechts throw here in leg 2. Could do with a treble though. Dennis Smith point the dart. That was so complicated, old Smithy's throw. He was the best ringer we ever played in Super League. James Wade leaves 60. Kim Huybrechts, this 104 may have to go. It's not going to. So James Wade looking at 60 for a 2-0 lead. Tens. Of course he doesn't miss tens. Bunting might not make the Premier League. Wait, I still think he gets another go, Stuart. I still think he gets another shot. Beaton's throw is very elegant. I'd say I think Beaton's is up there. Again, I'm nitpicking here. I think the only part of Beaton's throw I don't like is he doesn't follow through fully. It's kind of stops. That it's not a full follow through, but I agree, it is very silky on the eye. And Kim Huybrechts, 180. Rock and Wade should defo be. I think Rock is definitely in. I think James is close. Kim Huybrechts. This is a good response here. He was slow out of the blocks, but now he was moving. Very, very good from him. But Wadey responds, but he's still relying on Huybrechts missing here. And Kim Huybrechts does break straight back. Very, very good. Kim Huybrechts is definitely in the ascendancy here. It's an interesting tie. Afternoon, Daniel. Hope you're good. Two o'clock kickoffs are underway. Huybrechts. James Wade's playing well as well, but Huybrechts' favourite here to level things up at 2-2. I don't think James Wade would add any razzmatazz to the Premier League. Look, on the board, you know what you're getting with Wadey. He is just solid as a rock. You just know what you're getting. How are we doing, Hazel? MVG lost 6-5 to Danny Noppert. Averaged 98, wasn't bad. Missed a couple of match darts. Price definitely way questionable. Yeah, I think for me, I think Johnny's done enough. I would have Johnny in mind. James Wade does James Wade things, steals the leg from under the nose of Huybrechts. Huybrechts had his chance, didn't take it, and you know Wadey's going to. You just know. To be fair, Johnny, they weren't poor darts at a double. Noppert played really well, to be fair. What game am I going to go for? Let's have a look at. Can you see Neil Duff getting a tour card at Q? Is he going to go to Q School? Neil Duff, look, can Neil? He has the game to, but I'd be surprised if he went. Normally, he's always said that's not his thing. James Wade doesn't miss tops, and it's 4-1. Did Dobey win? He did. 6-5 winner over Menzies. You feel this is a long way back here from Huybrechts. Early on, he had some chances, but now he's in a bit of bother because Wade is so good at getting it front and just keeping you at arm's length. Doesn't let you back into the game. The way he manages the situation is always superb. Yeah, Johnny, Noppy's front nine average was, I think it was 111 his front nine average. Yeah, he has those games, doesn't he, where he puts in the big numbers and then he reverts back to type. I think there's only one spot left for the World Grand Prix. I think it'll either be Barney or William O'Connor when it's all on next week. I would love it if they drew each other in round one next week. Manifest chaos. Huybrechts does pin double 16. It's only a hold of throw. Cuts the gap to 2. $180 for James Wade. Very, very good from James Wade here. Huybrechts not in this leg. Absolutely smashing it up at the moment. James Wade. Just looked at the Newcastle team for today. How many FPL lovers has Eddie Howe ruined today? 7 changes. Playing pep roulette. Again, the setup not amazing from James. He'll be disappointed that he's not had a dart at a double from that 100. Look, he's averaging 107. He's playing beautifully, but Huybrechts misses the ball for what would have been a huge finish. But you just know, James Wade tops. It's normally on a shoestring. And there we go. It is just poetry in motion. James Wade does not miss tops. Paul, we'll see you tonight, mate. Again, thank you very, very much for the super like. We massively appreciate the support to the channel. Thank you very much. Paul and Mark both sending us super likes this afternoon. Thank you very much. So, Huybrechts will have to win 4 on the spin from here. Is it doable? Yes. Is it likely against James Wade? Probably not. So Huybrechts would have liked to treble there, because it's just inviting a little bit of pressure from Wadey. James, talk us through the 168. If you get a go at it, and you're going to, where's your first dart going? Are you going up or down? What's your route? What's your MO? Treble 20, yes. Oh. So, Huybrechts misses again. Wadey tops for the match. Match dart missed. Huybrechts, though, is making a pig's ear of it. And he misses, he goes round the houses. Wadey will return, and I can guarantee you he will not miss tops and tens with 3 clear darts in hand. There you go. Like clockwork precision. James Wade averages 101. To get the job done. It's brilliant from Wadey. Coming up after the break, it will be Thibaut Tricole, who stunned Stephen Bunting last night. But Josh Rock is on fire at the moment, and Rocky has won the ball. So, what are we saying, chat room? Score predictions for Tricole against Rocky. What are you thinking? Let us know in the chat room. 6-2 Rock. Yeah, I think it should be... I think it'll be fairly one-sided, Mark. I kind of agree. Wade versus either Tricole or Rock later. Yep. Again, that should be a tasty affair. I need two 180s from Tricole. Possible, but be interesting to see what Rock changes walk on to. Well, the thing is, he wanted to change it at the match play, but wasn't allowed. Does he come on to Welcome to the Party, Mark? Is it a massive Rangers song? I know it's connected to it, but is it like a full blown massive song? I'm still laughing that he'd done Bunting. Does Tricole have any chance? I don't think that. No, in a 2-horse race, everyone has a chance. However, I think it's a very, 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 very slim chance. Cool, mate. Yeah, I knew that there are some songs that are connected to clubs that it's only a minor connection. I didn't realise if it was like massive. I'm 10-2 while watching him. Fair enough. Anthony, yes. The one, the only, Mr. Anthony Eugenia. One of the sons of the greatest city in the world. New York. Funny enough, Anthony, we were talking probably about half hour ago, we were having a bit of a Christmas surge in the chat room, talking about Christmas songs and Christmas films. And I said to anyone that hasn't been, that New York at Christmas is an absolute bucket list moment that everyone has to enjoy at least once in their lifetime. The most magical place in the world at Christmas. Put it this way though, so I can have any. Fez, it's taken a time that Rock will win. Yeah, Josh Rock will win a major. I've got no doubt about that at all. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing 365 days a year, but at Christmas it goes to another level. It is magical. Anyway, away from darts, how are you? I hope you are well, my friend. What's going down? So we've got about 2 minutes, 45 seconds till pictures return when we get Rocky Josh Rock against Thibaut Tricole, the winner to play James Wade in the quarterfinals this evening. Remember, we will be live 6 p.m. British summertime for cup collection time in Budapest. Which match have I got on? I have got Villa against Sunderland at the moment, but I kind of flick between them. Why would anyone big up going to the USA? You might never get home. It's such a... And the UK is much better, Paul. Look, just my personal opinion. I would, as I've made no secret of this, I would move to the States. I'd love to move to the States in a heartbeat. I would 100% go. Let's be fair. The whole world is in a mess right now. When you look at things logically, the world is in a mess. I wouldn't go. Yeah, from the darts point of view, yeah, agreed. Yeah, look, Josh Rock is favourite or in the conversation and favourites to win tournaments at the moment. He's playing that well. Right, we've got about 20 seconds till pictures return. Right, here we go. The Hungarian Darts Trophy returns. The action is upon us. So the front line average from both was 108. It was decent. Kim 2 from 11 was his downfall on the outer ring, where Wade, you just know, 6 from 10, 60% world-class action. 3 games to go. Thibaut Tricole against Josh Rock coming next. Then Rob Cross against Nico Springer. And we finish the session with the world number 1 cool hand, Luke Humphries, taking on the World Grand Prix champion, Mike De Decker. All playing for places in the quarterfinals this evening. And remember, around 9:45, 9:50 this evening, we will crown a champion. Someone will be walking away with a cool £30,000 in ranking money, a nice trophy, and the title of the 2025 Hungarian Darts Trophy winner. But who will that be? As we get ready to rock and roll. Remember, yesterday Tricole was 5-2 down to Stephen Bunting. The world number 4 missed 8 match darts across 3 legs. Something that doesn't usually happen, but it did. And Tricole is the beneficiary. And I actually think Tricole has had a really good 2 years on tour. Let's have a look at the tour card race as he sits. Where is old Thibaut? 54, 101,000 pounds, so just over 50k a year. I think he's done well. Why isn't France a big darts country? I don't know the ins and outs. I remember someone saying soft tip is quite big in France. But look, hopefully we can make a splash. Look, hopefully we can make darts big in every country. That's the goal, that's the aim and the ambitions. So, Swissville getting the players on. Here we go. There are lots of attractive women all around the world. Right, Thibaut is on the stage. Here comes Josh Rock, the only player that could pull a hamstring while doing a walk-on. So he powers down that walk-on, doesn't he? Turbocharged Rocky. How we doing, Paul? Quinton, PDC TV, you can watch the darts. Right, here we go. Ready to rock and roll. Both players on the stage. Let's do this, everyone. Yep, just PDC TV. Or if you live in Germany and Holland, I'm not sure if it's on Viaplay and maybe Sport 1, but certainly in the UK, only PDC TV. And it is game on. We are underway. Here we go, folks. I think Wade could leapfrog Bunting in the rankings now or not. Let's have a quick look. In the live rankings, can James Wade? He can. If James Wade wins the tournament, he will become the new world number 4. DAZN as well. Yeah, I'd say. I know in Europe it's a bit different. Tricole in this leg. To be fair, the rock shirt has kind of grown on me. I don't dislike it. Oh, we could be in trouble here. Ireland 90 for 5. Ow, that's not good, Paul. Is this where is it? Is this in Dublin? Josh Rock holds to lead 1-0. Rocky in this leg, but Tricole still has the dart, so he's still favourite. Yeah, I've just seen it. Only he knows if he meant to do it or not. So Tricole has got 6 darts to level us up at 1-1 here. Tricole has made a mess of it. Rock, 1 dart, double 8 for 2-0, and he's missed. Tricole back in this. Surprisingly, Josh Rock, they're the kind of chances that he's taken recently. And we are level 1 apiece. Thibaut Tricole playing at a decent level again here. But 180 for Josh Rock. I assume Wadey's seen the game out. Yeah, it was comfortable. Played well. Josh Rock taking the old Johnny Clayton finger point there for the max. Well, the young lad doesn't look happy. He was coming off as a tactical change in the Sunderland game. Yeah, I've just seen the red. Look, only he knows if he meant to do it. Josh Rock in cruise control in this leg. Looking, let's go 2-1 up. Not quite at the level we expected here. And it is 2-1-2. Josh Rock pins the bullseye on the 88. PDC TV, can you stream it on an iPad? Ones that are not on Sky. No worries, John. Can you stream on an iPad the ones that are not on Sky or another channel? So, John, yeah, you can watch PDC TV on your phone, iPad, laptop, desktop. If you've got a smart TV, you can log in and watch it on there as well. That's not an issue. So yeah, all the non-TV tournaments are on PDC TV. Your €15 tours, your 34 Pro Tours, your Women's Series, if you like the ladies' game, they are all there. Obviously, the ITV tournaments are on ITV. The World, I'm presuming it'll be the same next year, but the World Series events were live on PDC TV, where it was only extended highlights on ITV. So if you were up at 4 in the morning and you could watch from New York, or early morning watch the Australian stuff as well. Does that help, mate? Yeah, obviously the interview that we did with Matt last week, end of this year, beginning of next year, there is like big upgrades coming for PDC TV as well, which is good. Tricole just hanging around here, but Rock 180 on his own legs. Josh Rock has been really, really good. On the Tricole darts, not really made a massive impact yet. No worries, John. No worries at all, buddy. Again, never be worried about asking questions in our chat room. We've got the best chat room in darts. K-Flex or Fusions, I'm still deciding on what to use. So, personally, Jamie, I'm not a huge fan of the moulded flight and stem system, whichever one it is, but the one that I find best for me, that I am trying to get used to because I like the concept, but the ones that is the Red Dragon Nitro Tech ones is an all-in-one flight and stem. They're the ones that I prefer. I'd like the Challenge Tour streamed. Yeah, I'd like to at one point as well. $180 for the first time. Josh Rock is making a move on the Tricole throw. Got Wadey and Humphries 24-gram darts too. Nice. They're both good darts. A nice solid dart there. Okay, never knew Red Dragon did those. I have both K-Flex and Fusion at the moment. Yeah, look, I think a lot comes down to personal preference. Also, Josh Rock 4-2. Also, your own throw and whatever, because everything reacts different through the air. But yeah, Jamie, I would say I'd recommend, me personally, I really like the Nitro Techs, or the Nitro Flight as it's called, the Red Dragon one. Both great to throw. Yeah, look, I hear a lot of people like both, and like I say, it comes down to just that personal preference. Tricole has just dropped off at the wrong time here, and Rock has gone through the gears, looking looking like Rocky is going to just walk off into the sunset here. But Tricole with a 180. What's your colour choice of stem? So the 164 is not going to go. Josh Rock, 2 at double 16 to put himself on the hill, and that is exactly what he does. 5-2, Rocky leads. Tricole was in a similar situation last night. However, this may be a tough ask to do the same to Josh Rock. Got reds on at the moment, blue before on the Humphries arrows. Cool, nice. So, Tricole just doing enough here on his own throw. But at some point, he will have to break Rock twice. $104 for Tricole. And the time on his side, doesn't have to take this out. Josh Rock doesn't leave a finish. How are we doing, Johnny? How are you? Hope you are good, mate. Welcome along, everyone. If you are new here, no matter if you're on TikTok, YouTube, or Twitch, make sure you give us a follow and subscribe. Thibaut Tricole does pin double 16, 3-5, but Rocky now has the darts. This is the leg. And you just know that Rocky will be tough to beat. $261 points away from another quarter-final for Josh Rock. Doesn't leave a finish. So, can Tricole just mount a little bit of pressure? No is the answer. Ton, not enough. So, Rock still in absolute cruise control here. Match starts incoming. Match start hit. Josh Rock is a 6-3 winner over Thibaut Tricole. No damage done for Rocky. He is safely through to the next round. Our penultimate match of the day. This could be an absolute belter. It's going to be Rob Cross against Nico Springer. It should be a really, really good game. So, Rock safely through. James Wade awaits in the quarterfinals for Rocky. 2 games to go. It's been a good afternoon session so far. So, Nico Springer has won the bullseye. So, what are we saying? Score predictions then? Wade versus Rock going to be match. It could be match of the night. I agree, Jamie. It's going to be an absolute great game. Cross probably beats Springer and Humphries beats the Decker, I reckon. Yeah, I think this game is really intriguing because we don't quite know what version of both player will turn up. That's what makes it interesting, that we just don't know. So, what do we think? Josh Rock's smiling away on stage. He's a happy boy. Sit down and yes, there will be one soon. We're just trying to sort out where we can get something to work for both of us, Daniel. So yeah, 100% will be one soon. I put $3 on Nico to win, doubling my money. I think I don't think there's a lot between them, like current form wise. So taking the better odds. I don't dislike that. Right, we've got about 1 minute and 50 seconds to go till pictures return for our penultimate match of the session. Right, minute to go. So what's everyone up to for the rest of the day? Anything good? Going out for a drink and watching a band. Nice. Whereabouts are you based? Sounds good. Catch the City and Arsenal game. Yeah, I've got my iPad fired up as well. Norfolk, cool. Right, pictures are back. So here we go. Josh Rock's front nine average of 110. Very, very good from Rocky. But we are ready to go. Two games to go. One involving Rob Cross, one involving Luke Humphries. Big names still to play. And Swiss Phil getting the players to the stage. Carry on doing wood carving. Just in my own sanctuary. Nice, John, I like that. Whereabouts are you based, mate? I like that. I like that a lot. So the walk-ons are here. Springer walking first. Which UK city doesn't have an event do you think could get one in the future? Ooh. John's in Leicestershire. Nice. Oh, which UK city? Oh, that's a good question. Look, I don't... if I'm being honest, Mark, I don't see much movement in the TV tournaments coming up for the next couple of years. I think they are pretty much set where they're going to be for the minute. However, look, would I love, or do I think one of the majors should go back to Ireland? 100%. But I also understand that that PDC have looked and looked, and at the moment can't find a suitable venue. So, if there was a suitable venue, I agree. Dublin. In the UK. This is a purely selfish point of view, and again, the one arena that is there probably isn't big enough. But I love York. York is one of my favourite cities in the UK. It's so good. So I'd like one in York. But you can make cases for so many cities. I quite like Edinburgh to host one, I think. But again, I'm not sure there's an arena big enough or so on, or works in Edinburgh. Norwich, yeah, again, that's the one area of the UK that Norfolk, Suffolk area where there's not really any darts. Yeah, Cheshire again. You've got Liverpool, Manchester, that are close. Again, an absolute push. Katrina, Leeds isn't a million miles either. Exeter. I was waiting for that one, Malachi. Again, but Devon and Cornwall don't... Matt explained it really well in the interview that Devon and Cornwall is a huge area, but no real arena to put the darts is the thing. Again, I know we have lots of people in from Devon and Cornwall, but I don't think... Is there a big arena? I know there's theatres and pavilions and so on that you can get like 2,500 in maybe, but that's not enough for the darts anymore. So players are on stage, we are ready to rock and we are ready to roll. So yeah, Mark, going back to your thing, Dublin, York, that's just a purely selfish point of view, and maybe Edinburgh, I think. I'm not sure if it's even started yet, but once the new arena in Cardiff is built, that could be a game changer for them. Right, sluggish start for Nico Springer here. Rob Cross has an early chance to put pressure on the Springer throw. Treble-less though, doesn't really punish. Do you see a new venue in Bristol getting... I'm not sure. That new arena in Bristol, Mark, has been promised and been spoken about for a long time. I'm not sure if we've even had a shovel in the ground yet. Huge game for Cross this. If he loses this, in terms of the race for Dortmund, 100%. So, the race for the European Championships, a win here for Rob Cross would put him into the green. Richie Edhouse would fall out. There is a real chance and a real danger that the defending champion may not get the opportunity to defend his title, may not qualify. Dave Chisnall in danger of not qualifying. Nico Springer holds 1-0. Scrappy opening leg from both players. Last year's champion, last year's #1 seed, yeah. But Dave Chisnall is in bother. This bad spell, this bad run of form, whatever you want to call it, is now a year long. Now, we know players go through spells, but how long before it's not a spell, it's a permanent change, so to speak. That's the drama, and that's the issue. Is it Ryder Cup next week? Just seeing them advertised, that's all. Love the Ryder Cup. Again, a poor visit from Cross, and Springer is down to a finish first. How many times in the PDC Major defending champion not qualified for the following year, I wonder? Nico in the players. Maybe. I can't think of too many. I can't think of many. Springer, massive break chance here now. Rob Cross is not firing at all. Springer made a bit of a mess of this. 18. No, he's missed. What? I'm not quite sure what he's done there. He's gone for. I know he's obviously gone for the ball, but he's made a mess of it. And this is a moment of magic from Cross. It is the 140 finish. Goes. That is. Where's that come from? That's a moment of brilliance from Rob Cross. Who does Cross play if he beats Springer? Luke Humphries. If you took 3 players out the Prem, who would you replace them with? At the moment, I take out Cross, Dobey and Aspinall and replace them with Wade, Rock and Clayton. Sorry, Gaz. Never be sorry, mate. Gaz, never be sorry for asking a question in our chat room, mate. Never be sorry at all. How does the ranking work? I mean, in the way you mentioned money. So the more money you got. Yes. So basically, Gaz, the money is done on. So for instance, this tournament is worth £30,000. That 30,000 goes onto your ranking, and it's you defend it in 2 years' time. It's a 2-year ranking system. 180. So, for argument's sake, the Luke Littler winning the World Match Play was £220,000. That £220,000 is on his ranking for 2 years. So you're on the main order of merit. You're defending money for 2 years. Let me put this link in the chat for you, mate. It's called dartsrankings.com. It's a really good tool. Or the 107 finish from Springer is very good. This has all the different ranking tables in the PDC on it. It's really good, and it'll hopefully give you a bit of understanding of like the European Championships, the Pro Tours, and the main order of merit, and so on. It's really good. Is it fair to say Springer is Germany's second best player? Yeah, for me, 100%. Exactly the players I choose. Yeah, I think they're the obvious ones at the moment. There's my H2O. There it is. Remember, everyone, if you haven't yet, make sure you join our Discord channel. It's a great source of information, people asking questions and so on. I know you guys ask them when we're on the stream and whatever, but if we're not streaming, you've got a question, need some information, the Discord channel would be the place. Ryan, I like Cross here. Yeah, look, it's a tough game, this one, because Springer's playing really well, but Rob Cross is going to get 2 at double 12, 1 at double 6 to level this up, and he misses. He's gone round the houses. And there's an outside chance, more than an outside chance now. Springer, double 18 to break and lead 3-1. Massive moment. And Nico Springer is up to it. He's averaging a ton again here. This is really impressive from the young German. And again, he's one that is learning his trade and getting better and better on the European Tour. These mini majors, as they've been dubbed, that Luke Humphries learnt to win on the European Tour. We all knew Luke Humphries was an incredible player and the talent was in there. But he learnt to win on the European Tour. And now look at him. this is what we were talking about earlier. You can learn to be a stage player, and you do that on these European Tour events. Yeah, Nico Curtis has got a really good job. He's some kind of like astro engineer or something, or aviation engineer. Cheers, mate. Been following darts for a long time and never really knew how the rankings work. That link is very helpful. Gaz, my pleasure, mate. And like I say, never, not just you, just in general, never ever feel sorry for asking a question in our chat room. That's what we're here for. But yeah, I say, make sure everyone joins our Discord group as well. It's going to be, look, we've only just started it. It's still young, but it's going to be a great source of information sharing and so on. If Cross loses this, then yeah, I think he's struggling for the Premier League at the moment, Bobby. Oh my. Springer cannot miss. The combination finishing is absolutely sensational from Nico Springer. He is 4-1 up, averaging 101. Cross is averaging 96, doing little wrong. It's very, very good from Springer. How do you feel about NFL? Can you watch it? Do you? No, I don't watch NFL. All my mates love American football, but I really, really struggle with it. At the moment, yeah, but everyone forgets that the World Championship is also going to have a massive bearing on Premier League selection. Remember, it's 100 grand for getting to the finals now. 200 grand for a semi-final. The money is huge at the Worlds now. Does he go for it? Is he going fishing? What are you doing, Bobby? Oh, reel it in. The big fish from Bobby Cross. All aboard. But still trails 2-4. Fishermania has started. Very muted celebration from Rob Cross, even though the big fish, I thought we might have got something, just a little. But Springer, 208 points away from going one away. I tried playing soccer as a kid, got kicked in. No, see, soccer or football as we call it is one of my sports. Darts, football, boxing, definitely up there. Wrestling, WrestlePalooza last night was good. Bit of AJ Lee. Rob Cross has upped his average. He's now averaging more than Springer. Is this game about to change? Bullseye for Springer. And he misses. A couple of legs ago, it was these little combinations that were going in. Pop, pop, pop. But now, not there. So Rob Cross has missed a big number. Oh, what's he done? He's missed 2 big numbers. He has had an absolute mare. Oh, he's missed 3 big numbers. Rob Cross has not got a dart at a double from 60. That is unforgivable. And he's not even left a double either. And Springer has now missed. What's going on here? It's descending into pure carnage. And Cross has missed again, as Mr. Stud would say. What's happening here? What's happening here? This is madness. Madness, I tell you. And Nico Springer does find a double in the end. This leg took a twist. It got silly. The Soccer World Cup this summer. Just had to quickly mute you there. You're about to talk about. Right. That'll get watched later. I watched it live last night. WrestlePalooza. 180 for Bobby Cross, but he needs to win 4 on the spin. So just watching, obviously I'm watching the darts more than I am the football, but you wouldn't know Sunderland have got 10 men. They have Villa camped in here at the moment. Bobby Cross does hold. You'll be thinking, where was that a minute ago? So, Nico Springer now has the darts here. Could do with a treble. Can't find one. Just gives Cross a way back in here. I prefer to play darts to football now. Football too political. Yeah, agreed. So, both, nothing in this. Springer needs 2 trebleless visits in a row now. Rob Cross, this is an opportunity. I don't think this game's done just yet. There may be, and then he goes and maybe another twist. But that's better from Springer. 180! He needed that. After 2 trebleless visits, he is now on a finish. Leaves double 8. All Cross can do is try and apply pressure. And his first visit is a big one. Not really applied enough. So Springer to win it. And that is exactly what he has done. Nico Springer is into the quarterfinals here of ET number 12. And wins our penultimate match of the session. And again, I think once Dark Connect catches up, I think that'll leapfrog him over Dylan Slevin into 63rd. And remember, this is only his first year on tour. This is very good from Nico Springer. The young man is doing big things. One game to go. We have got Luke Humphries against Mike De Decker. And Mike De Decker has won the ball. But Bobby Cross is leaving the stage. I think Humphries wins. I think the world number one comes through this. Wins convincingly. I'd say 6. My score prediction would be 6-4. Look, Cross has got it all to do. No worries, mate. I'd say, yeah, 6-4 would be my score prediction. You're good luck. I'm 11-2. Fez. So, one game to go. It's been a good session. Been a really, really good session. And the world number one will close that session off in a few minutes' time. So, to them, I've got the Villa game on, but Michael Oliver made a great call last night in the Brentford Sunderland game for the dive, Brentford Fulham game, when he booked the Fulham lad for diving. Great call. Right, and the break is now happening, so 2 minutes 50 seconds till pictures return. So, make sure you set your reminders as well. Everyone, we go live again this evening at 6. Matty, love the sign Gerwen price shirt. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. So we've got lots of sign bits on the walls in here. Where we're going to be doing different content. You'll see different angles and so on. So, but thanks, Matty. A pleasure as always to have you in. Make sure you drop us a like and subscribe, or drop us a follow, no matter what platform you are watching on. But yeah, set those reminders. This evening's section, cup collection time. This evening, live from 6 p.m. Someone will walk away with the title, the trophy, and 30 large. But who will that be? About a minute and 25 seconds till we get going. So, under a minute now. Right, 20 seconds, we are ready to go. And pictures are back. So let's do this. One game to go. That time is now. I'm egging your house. I don't live in a house, so I don't know whose house you're egging, but it's not mine because I don't live in a house. But someone's obviously getting it by mistake. Villa have just scored. Rob Cross just threw that match. No, at that level, they don't throw matches. It's not worth their career. How we doing, Fred? Good to have you in, buddy. So, can we stop with the promos, please, and just get the players on the stage? No need for a promo at this time. Not needed. That's right. Score predictions then. Get them in nice and early. Right, now Swiss Phil is now on the stage to get us on. Good. The Decker 6-3. Cool. I don't dislike it. If the Decker plays well, I'm with you. He could win this game. If the Decker played well, and I wouldn't be shocked if he won. So, the Decker walking on first. And a cheeky little selfie on the way down. Oh, excuse me. What are the rules with darts players, darts like weights, length, ECT? Are they checked? I mean, technology is good. I look at racing, F1, Tour de France, tiny margins. Yeah, there is. So the maximum weight, I think, is 40 grams. This is in competitive darts. And maximum length of 200 millimeters, but a dart must consist of a barrel, point, flight and stem. I think in the pro game, the heaviest dart used is Ryan Searle with 32 grams. Humphries on stage. So, what do you think is the worst sport? Personally, rugby's up there. Formula One. Just generally motorsport. I'm not a fan of. I can't stand motorsport. Love darts. I can't stand motorsport. You can have like 50 grand bunker busters, but you probably wreck the board. Yeah, I'd say I don't think you could use them in competitive darts either. See, I'm the thing. I'm the other way. I love cricket. No, yeah, they look at flight patterns and stuff like that, and it is something that they're looking more and more at technology, Gaz. So Humphries needs a treble here. Fine one. It's still an advantage to Decker just in this opening leg. Am I watching the darts? I am. It's on PDC TV. Chance here for Humphries. The Decker has made a mess. But Humphries needs a treble. Doesn't find one. So, although he's on a finish, the Decker can still get low. Yeah, more and more are looking at pattern of trajectory to the board and so on, Gaz. Flight path. Oh, I said Humphries had made a mess. But the world number one pins the 146. That is an exquisite finish to break through in leg one. Welcome to the party, Luke Humphries. The Decker left shell-shocked. Absolute filth, Malachi, you're right. Filth. But remember, it's not a break unless you hold. So although Humphries has done the hard bit to break, now needs to hold throw. To Decker, not really making an impact here on the Humphries darts. Another treble would be very handy. Doesn't hit, but he's down to 105. But chess is like, I've never, again, I'm not one that's got the chess thing. I'm not a huge tennis fan. I don't mind it, but I wouldn't say I'm a massive tennis fan. But Humphries leaves double 8. Surely dressage. Humphries pins double 4. Last dart in hand. It is 2-0. He consolidates the break of throw. And now Mike Decker has a bit of work to do. Sunderland have equalised. 180. Well, Luke Humphries, the Decker, not in this game at the moment. There's 18 points difference in the averages. Humphries is in control. But he cuts the 180 in half by trebleless visit. Despite the maximum, the Decker in a better position in this leg. Should switch to the 18s here, you would think. We went the 16s route. Oh, Humphries. Oh, I was to say, he's not going to threaten another big finish, is he? He leaves tops. There is pressure on this 82. It was a poor last start from the Decker, and now he's scrambling. Bullseye first. 25, so 17 tops. Tops, this is a must. That's a big finish from Mike De Decker. He needed that because Humphries was breathing down his neck for a potential double break. Still a long way back here to Decker. Luke Humphries is just moving through the gears here. The average is over the ton mark for the first time. De Decker only averaging 84. It's an issue. Humphries completely outscoring him at the moment. 180 to leave 41 after 9. De Decker not making any indentation as the Humphries average moves north of 106. And he pins double 16 at the first time of asking. The fluency within the world number one's throw looks very, very good. He is very fluent at the moment. $180 for Humphries. Would I ever consider working for TalkSport Darts? I'd always have a conversation with anyone. $162, brilliant from De Decker. He's been better in this leg. 180. Humphries is nearly averaging 110 here. The world number one is turning it on and turning it on to some tune. Oh, how has he not got a second yellow? Lucky boy. That is world class from Humphries. It's 4-1. It's devastating. He's averaging 110.37. And then bam! Luke Humphries not giving an inch. He is running absolutely wild here. 15, 18, 11, 11 are the Humphries winning legs. That is world-class darts from the world number one. You are world number one for a reason, and he's showing it right here. The 1-2-2. Doesn't need to go the flashy ball route here. De Decker's not on a finish. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot from Luke Humphries. It is majestic. He's averaging 112.63. De Decker has no answers. The real deal is averaging 94.65. He cannot get near Humphries. This is a special, special performance from Luke Humphries. Great, yeah, it's magical. Look, De Decker, what a leg this is from him, by the way. This has gone under the radar. 180. Don't miss, Mike. Oh, he's given Luke a look at 1-2-1. This could go. Treble 17. De Decker will be back. This start is massive. It has to go, and it doesn't. Humphries to come back and complete a 6-1 rout. He has averaged over 113. That is world class from Luke Humphries. That is class. Two seconds, everyone. That was absolutely spellbinding from Luke Humphries. Statement sent from the world number one. What a performance. Everyone, you guys have been superb this afternoon. Absolutely incredible stuff. Set your reminders, set your alarms. We will be back live at 6 p.m. It is cup collection time on the European Tour. Someone is walking away with a title, and you will find out first here with us at Online Darts. I've been Phil Bars, and we'll see you in a couple of hours' time. Enjoy, get a little rest.